That fleeting rush of getting what you want. It's a trick your mind plays. It's a trick designed to keep you endlessly striving, always just out of reach of true contentment. We chase bigger homes, faster cars, more followers, convinced that this asterisk time, lasting happiness will finally arrive. But it never does, not really. This relentless pursuit, and its inevitable disappointment, is what psychologists call the hedonic treadmill. It's the idea that humans return to a relatively stable level of happiness despite major positive or negative life changes. Think about winning the lottery. For a brief, intoxicating period, life feels utterly transformed. But studies have shown that within a year or two, lottery winners often report happiness levels not significantly different from before their big win. Similarly, those who experience devastating accidents or loss after an initial period of profound grief often find their way back to their baseline emotional state. Our minds are incredibly resilient, but also prone to adaptation. This concept isn't new. Ancient philosophers grappled with it for millennia. The Stoics, for instance, emphasized that true happiness wasn't found in external circumstances, but in our internal responses and virtues. They understood that pleasure is fleeting, and the endless craving for more pleasure only leads to suffering. They called it apatheia, not apathy in the modern sense, but freedom from disturbances, a state of tranquil indifference to external events. Consider the rise of consumer culture in the 20th century. Advertisements began to skillfully tap into this hedonic drive, promising that the latest appliance, the newest car, or the perfect outfit would finally complete us. This wasn't accidental. Edward Bernays, often called the father of public relations, explicitly linked products to our subconscious desires and emotions. He understood that if you could make people feel something about a product, they'd buy it, even if they didn't strictly need it. He famously helped General Motors convince women that owning a new car every year was a sign of status, not just transportation. This fueled an endless cycle of upgrades, each bringing a momentary thrill, quickly followed by a desire for the next new thing. The problem isn't the desire itself, but our attachment to it. When we tie our sense of worth and happiness to external achievements or possessions, we set ourselves up for an endless race. The finish line keeps moving. Our brains are wired for this. Dopamine, often called the reward chemical, is more about seeking than having asterisk. It spikes when we anticipate a reward, driving us to pursue it. Once we get it, the dopamine levels can quickly drop, leaving us wanting more. This explains why the initial excitement of a new job, a new relationship, or a new gadget fades. We adapt. What was once novel and thrilling becomes our new normal, and our brains start searching for the next source of stimulation. So, if the hedonic treadmill keeps us running in place, how do we step off? It starts with understanding that true fulfillment isn't about accumulating more, but about shifting our perspective. One powerful antidote is gratitude. Actively appreciating what we already have, rather than focusing on what's missing, can profoundly impact our baseline happiness. It rewires the brain to notice abundance. Practices like daily gratitude journaling, or simply taking a moment each day to list 3 things you're thankful for, can shift your focus from endless wanting to present appreciation. It's a deliberate counter-effort. Another strategy is to invest in experiences rather than possessions. Research shows that experiences, especially those shared with others, tend to bring more lasting satisfaction. They become memories, not objects that depreciate. Think of a memorable trip, a concert, or even a simple dinner with loved ones. The anticipation, the event itself, and the recounting of it all contribute to a richer, more enduring sense of well-being than the fleeting thrill of a new gadget. Meaningful work and contribution also offer a path off the treadmill. When we engage in activities that align with our values and serve a purpose beyond ourselves, the satisfaction is deeper and more resilient. Viktor Frankl, in Man's Search for Meaning, observed that those who found purpose even in the most horrific circumstances were often the ones who survived. Meaning provides an anchor when external circumstances are turbulent. Cultivating strong, authentic relationships is perhaps the most powerful force against the treadmill. Humans are fundamentally social creatures, and deep connections provide a consistent source of joy, support, and meaning. The Harvard Study of Adult Development, one of the longest studies on happiness ever conducted, has consistently shown that strong relationships are the most significant predictor of a long, healthy, and happy life. So the hedonic treadmill isn't a trap we're doomed to run forever. It's a mechanism we can understand and consciously choose to redirect. It's about shifting from consumption to contribution, from craving to contentment. It's about recognizing the fleeting nature of external pleasures and instead cultivating an inner landscape of gratitude, purpose, and connection. This doesn't mean forsaking all desires, but rather understanding their true place. The pursuit of happiness isn't a sprint to a finish line. It's a journey of mindful appreciation for the steps we're already taking. Explore how deliberate practice can reshape your relationship with desire in our next video.